Well, hello there, replay viewers. Happy New Year, and thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Web viewers, thank you so much. Hi, Katia. Thank you so much for subscribing. All About the Hair, thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. To the web viewers, thank you so much for being here. Guys, thank you for sharing on Twitter, sharing with your followers, and giving hearts. Adam Dream and someone else just slipped in. Thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy, and Happy New Year. Wow, we are in 2016. I pray you guys are doing well. Hello, hello, hello there. Thank you so much for the hearts. I look a little tired. Mrs. D.R. Scott, thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Happy New Year to you, darling. Hello, hello. Dawn. Okay, thank you, Dawn. Guys, thank you so much for the hearts. They're purple. They're beautiful. I am sleepy this morning, but I am so glad to see 2016. Happy New Year to you too as well. Wow, guys, a new year, a new beginning. What a blessing. Someone else, 241, thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy, and Happy New Year to you. I am an early bird, so I'm used to being, yes, I woke up. You ready? Absolutely. Let's see. Shaft QSG, thank you so much for subscribing. Husker 1979, thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Happy New Year to you. I'm an early bird, so although I'm very sleepy, I'm out of habit. So we're up and we're ready in a new year with Wise Courtship. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Toni Henderson-Mayers. I'm the author of Wise Courtship. Now, Wise Courtship is a book with a 3-step system to helping you determine the true character and the true intent of your love interest. And I always say, Katia, that Wise Courtship is not just a book. It's wisdom. It's guidance. It's what I call the Wise Courtship Philosophy. So anytime you come on this scope, anytime you see me on television or the radio or watch me on stage or even get this book, you just subscribe to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. And the philosophy is just individuals who are committed to having whole relationships romantically, in their friendships, in their business, and even in their families. Samuel VR1, thank you so much for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Happy New Year to you. I will tell you a little bit later why you have a lifetime subscription. Guys, I'm going to really need your help today. Please share this on Twitter if you don't even share with your followers. But if you don't mind, share with your followers. But definitely share on Twitter, because you never know who this may help. I get letters all the time via email about how these scopes are blessing other people. So thank you so much for that. And thank you for that one little heart that went up there. Thank you so much for that. Listen, today's topic is worthy of love. Now, I know that some of our faithful followers are still in the bed sleep, but I have a strong replay all about the hair. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. Dawn. Thank you so much for sharing on Twitter. Thank you so much for the hearts, guys. Listen, I know that a lot of the faithful followers are probably in bed, but we early birds are up, and I know that they're going to be watching the replay. So replay viewers, definitely share this out on Twitter, because someone may need to hear about worthy of love. Yeah, I'm going to get it right. That's why I'm glad when you guys put your name in with the handle, and I'll remember the name. Thank you so much for that. So, I talk a lot about on this scope that you are worth the work. You are worth the effort of having great and wonderful relationships. And as I was getting ready today, I wasn't too certain on what I would scope about. I mean, the specifics. It's always about relationships. Yes, I've been up for some time. Yes, me too. And I know I need to sleep, but I guess I'll catch a nap. But listen, I really wanted to start off the new year reaffirming and affirming that you are worthy of love. Not only are you worth the work, but you are worthy of love. I need for you to believe that. That's the first thing. I need for you to believe that. Many of you in the family do, and this may be a refresher, but someone may be watching this and really need to hear this, that you are worthy of love. You need to believe that in your head. Whatever way you've got to do it, to drill it in your head. You may have to say it every day. You may have to put it up somewhere where you can read it, but you need to remind yourself that you are worthy of love. And you may say, well, that just seems so simplistic. But there are so many of us, and even some of us, we fall back into this from time and time again, where we feel unsure about ourselves. And sometimes we take second best or second situations because we forget. We may know it in some form, but it's not trickling down into us that we are worthy of love. Anytime you connect with someone who's not giving you optimum love, anytime you're in a business relationship that's not feeding you, anytime you're with a friend or family member who are draining you, you are forgetting that you are worthy of love. So I need for you to believe it in your head. I need for you to believe it in your heart. See, first it starts here in the mind. We've got to get that mind right. Thank you so much for the hearts. We've got to get it in our minds that we are worthy. Once we've drilled that in, once we've gotten that in our minds, it's easier for it to trickle down into our hearts that we deserve to be loved. We deserve for someone to say that we're beautiful, that we're smart. We deserve for someone to applaud us for the things that we are doing that are correct or that are exciting, that are awesome. We deserve to have someone in our corner, even through our bad times and our hard times. We deserve to have someone who says that's going to be okay, even when we messed up and made a mistake. You are worthy of love. So you want to believe it in the head so that you can now believe it in your heart. And the second thing is, I not only want you to believe it, I want you to receive it. And you may say, receive it. Well, sometimes you can believe it, but receiving it is a manifestation of believing it. Now, I don't want to be difficult and deep today. This is a holiday, and I want you to enjoy your new year. But what I am saying is that when you receive it, it becomes you. It becomes you. It becomes your arms. It becomes your legs. Yes, thank God for my husband of almost 19 years. Yes, man, every day for my husband. He's a blessing. He's a blessing. I'm right up there with you. We're over 21 years. What a blessing. And I'm so ecstatic to pour into other people because I want people to be happy. I want people to be happy. I want them to have more than the happiness that I have. I want you to have 10 times as much because I believe everyone ought to receive just optimum love in their romances, in their business relationships, in their families, in their friendships, all types of relationships. You deserve optimum. So when you receive it, it becomes you. It becomes your arms. It becomes your legs. It becomes your sight. All right, Dawn, with 11 years of married to a wonderful man. See, you guys help bring the legs and the arms to Wise Courtship so that when people come in, we have a solid house that we can cover everyone with, not only just in marriage, but also in all other relationships, because we get people here who own businesses, who have great alliances, who are really growing strong with those business relationships. We have people here who have great friendships. Yolanda comes on. She's EX Trading with a wonderful business and now creating a great relationship with me. Love 101, you've got a lifetime subscription. Happy New Year to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about we are worthy of love. We talked about one, that we're believing it. We're now on point two, receiving it. So when we receive it, it becomes us. I'm doing great, darling. I pray that you are well today and in this new year. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. Thank you for sharing with your followers. So you're going to receive that people who I interact with from time to time that say, I know it. I know I'm worthy of love. I believe I'm worthy of love. love. When they go out on that date, they settle. When they just to commit to a relationship, they settle. When they do a business deal or embrace customers, or when they connect with a business partner, they settle. In their friendships, they say, oh, well, I'll settle. In their family, they say, well, that's family. Receive it. It will trickle down into your actions. And that's what all this is. That's what Wise Courtship is to try to get it. Thank you so much for the hearts, guys. I appreciate that. It is to try to get it down into your actions. Now, we may have one area right. We may have the marriage thing right, but that business relationship thing needs to be fixed. Or we've got the business right, but the friendship needs to be fixed. Or the friendship is cool, but that family relationships, oh God, we got to fix it. But we're always fixing things. We have to really receive it. We've got to get it down into our actions, into our everyday being, into our everyday decision making. So not only are we worthy of love by believing it, we also are worthy of love because we have received it. Thank you so much for the hearts, guys. Listen, one last point of love, and I'm going to let you enjoy your holiday and we're all going to catch some cat naps and watch some scopes and eat some great food. Oh Lord, I don't even think I got my food together. Oh yeah, I got some of it together. I got to pick up some stuff after this. Well, the last thing is that after you believed it, after you received it, you are going, it's yours. It's yours. It's yours, actually. That's the third point, is that it's yours. You're going to claim it. You're going to claim it. You're going to take it in. You're going to own it, that I am worthy of love. Now, this is a this is a precursor. This is some foundational work, some lay down work as we go out throughout the year. If you stick with me, if you follow me on the scopes by swiping up on Android or from left to right on iOS, look down there, click my picture and click. Also, if you want to share, you can swipe up on Android or from left to right on iOS, click share on Twitter or share with your followers, because you never know who will need this. But it is yours. That's the third point. It is yours. Claim it. Receive it. Own it. Get it in that head, that heart, those actions. And now, dear ones, walk it out in every decision making, in everything that you do. Let people know that I'm worthy of love. You don't have to always say it with the mouth. That's something you do for yourself in your private time. Now, sometimes you do have to remind somebody of love. I'm not dealing with this. I'm worthy of love. But other than that, you are now putting it into your being, and you're showing pins and the decisions you make that you are worthy of love. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate that. Guys, I did this scope through being sleepy. But I pray you guys are well. Listen, if you have not joined a while, of my scopes are on Wise Courtship. So if you miss anything, just go to the Wise Courtship Facebook page. If you want to interact with me on a regular basis, you can go to the Wise Family page. Wise Family page. There's 2 Facebook pages. I'm the author of Wise Courtship. Wise Courtship is a book with a 3-step system to helping you determine the true character of interest. And as I say, Wise Courtship is not just a book. It's wisdom. It's guidance. It's what I call the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Going to go. You can visit me on the web.com. I'm on social media everywhere under Wise Courtship or Toni Henderson-Mayers. There is a blab that I did on yesterday with the Princess of Suburbia, with Angel of Lace, Janine Cummings, with Marla Triplet Sales, who is Poet's Wife, Mama Louise O'Shield at Always Worthy, lab.im go to coming soon and click the flyer, the black flyer with all those beautiful women on there, so you can view the blab that we did on yesterday. I really believe it's going to bless you and it's going to empower you. Guys, I have a special gift that I'm giving to all of the faithful followers. It is a e-course. So please, my newsletter, I will be sending out a letter very soon about the free e-course. And you can join my newsletter by going to www.wisecourtship.com. As soon as you get a button that says join, you'll know when I'm on stage, where I'm traveling this year. My calendar is starting to fill. I want to see you in those various states, or hear that you're on the radio, or watch me when I'm on television. Come see me when I'm on stage. This is going to be an awesome year. I love you guys. I appreciate you. You have made my year unbelievable. Well, I've got to go. I think I've talked about just need to touch today. I'm not so come back on the scope. I think this might be my one scope today, but I will watch your replays. I will be checking in. You can interact with me on my Facebook page, Wise Courtship Family. It's a private page. You can interact with me there. Well, this is Toni Henderson-Mayers. I do need a question before I go. Has anyone told you that they love you today or even this year? No? Sure enough. Well, let me be the first to say I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, this is Toni Henderson-Mayers. I'm wishing you a happy new year, an exciting 2016. And remember, I help you detect a lover worth living with. Goodbye.